Hey, what's up, people? My name is BloodBurn. Today I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about my problem with Windows. Now, Windows as an operating system used to work just fine. Now, back when I was young, I started to use Windows XP, and I absolutely had a blast. When I paint, drew some pictures, even looked at family videos, photos, and whatnot. Even used to fuck around in Windows Movie Maker, I guess 2.6, because I thought it was cool making some skits, videos, and etc. Now, that part used to be entirely fun. It's safe to say Windows used to be pretty good as a consumer-friendly operating system. It all, however, somewhat fell off when Windows 8 came around, and there was not even a start button, so people had to download Classic Shell in case people want to get back their start menu back. And although the situation has gotten somewhat better at 10, it hasn't exactly gotten better at 11. The bloat and artificial intelligence that people use mainly for shitty art and shitty animated videos, and the telemetry, well, simply started at 10, these things started to appear, and it made me feel pretty uneasy. And with the news of Windows 12 coming out, I am definitely not going to use it, especially since I'm good with using Ghost Spectre. Windows 12 is simply going to be all of the worst things about 11, but even worse-er. I'm going to go ahead and use the word anyway since it makes more sense. With you having to have certain requirements for you to even install it, like needing TPM, newer hardware, etc., 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 it really throws me off completely. But since it's Microsoft, I don't think I would be exactly surprised since they would do a stunt like this. Now, if you want to go ahead and fight against this, there are very much a lot of options. I almost recommend Windows 10 mods rather than 11 mods. Or if you want to switch over to Linux, even though I don't necessarily recommend it unless you know what Linux is. And I mentioned it in the last video. Now, people ignore most of the gist of the video anyway and decided to dislike Bob it, but I don't necessarily care since I mentioned that people are retarded in the video. At the moment you say, just use Linux, bro, you sound more like an asshole than actually give them more options. Now, despite all that, here are actual mods that I do recommend. Windows 10 ameliorated, Alice OS for Windows 10 obviously because it's better than 11, Ghost Spectre Windows 10, Tiny 10, and if you want the 7 look back, I recommend Reloaded Win. Now, in the middle of recording, I forgot to mention Windows X Lite Optimum 10. I don't know what kind of epic-ass name is this, but I swear, this sounds like something that would destroy the hell out of the Windows mods that I mentioned. Now, here's the thing. I do not necessarily recommend installing updates, and since Microsoft themselves locked it down, it's better for you to use Chris Titus Tool instead, and you can go ahead and disable all updates from there. But also, I do recommend you thrift for old laptops, for example on eBay or your local thrift store if you live in Canada, America, anywhere else in the world, and keep it the way it is. Don't even upgrade it. Also, if you want to look for low-end PC games, make sure to go ahead and go to My Abandonware. It is a really awesome website. Use old technology and keep using it until you could fight this evasive technology. And trust me, there are ways to deblow and fight off Microsoft. Hell, even use their operating system against their will. Pretty much an insane idea, right? You do not even have to switch to Linux or that other fucking corporation. These companies want to lock down their technology to the point where you could not even use it. But if you don't know how to use it, eventually it's going to take your time and waste your money. Just like that subscription model that Microsoft put on Windows 12. And at the moment, this is all you can do. You cannot go ahead. This may never completely bankrupt Microsoft, but at the same time, Microsoft is eventually going to change their minds. Or they won't. Who knows? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Just because I don't like Linux doesn't mean I love the hell out of Windows. I myself am very aware that Microsoft have completely gone to shit. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Here's my Patreon so I could advertise my subscription model, because at least I don't force it like Microsoft. So if you want to go give me your money, go ahead. If you don't, I don't really care. But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much. Can you please stop calling them microslop? It's a little too good. Call them micro shit instead.